When we become a real, mature, grown-up, white society, we will put all the teachers at the center of the community where they belong. Teachers are such a big part of society that we sometimes don't acknowledge them as much as we should. This is why states should get more funding money so that teachers can get a raise in pay. This issue is important because it seems when teachers get more money, they have more effort to teach. Also, when a teacher is given more money, they oftentimes spend the money on supplies and essentials resources for this classroom. Therefore, this is why teachers should get a raise in pay.
Teachers should get a raise in pay because they have to buy stuff inside and outside of school. Not only do they have to pay for school supplies and poster boards, they also have a life outside of the job. For example, they have to pay for rent, food, things for a kid if they have one, and clothes. Therefore, teachers should get a raise. They can not only pay for the things they need, but so they can pay for things in the classroom. According to Figure 1, you will see the cost of living in different parts around the world. For one bedroom, in New York City, it's $3,000. In San Francisco, it's $3,271. In London, it's $2,178. And in Sydney, Australia, it's $1,988. For lunch, for 2 to 3 courses, in New York, it's $75. In San Francisco, it's $75. In London, it's $71. And in Sydney, Australia, it's $61. For transportation for the monthly pass, in New York City, it's $119. In San Francisco, it's $73.50. In London, it's $170. And in Sydney, Australia, it's $122.
We wanted to ask you about how school districts use Title I money to help the low-income schools.
Well, Title I money is supposed to be focused on instruction.
States should get more funding money so that teachers can get a raise in pay. Right now, states get $5.6 billion for funding money. That's a lot of money. Teachers today make about $60,483 a year. Why not use some of that funding money to give to teachers? If you think about it, teachers must sit in a classroom all day and teach kids for 8 hours for 180 days. They also must go to school during the summer for planning. States make so much money a year, why not give some more to teachers? Different cities and how much they get paid. The average amount of salaries in Bexley, Ohio is $42,695. In Tallahassee, Florida, it's $36,228. In Charleston, South Carolina, it's $40,255. And finally, in Boston, Massachusetts, it's $47,216.
Why do you believe teachers should be paid more?
As far as teachers go, our job is not just an 8-hour-a-day job. No teacher that I know only works their regular work hours. That being said, there are a lot of jobs that do the same thing. However, for our level of education, as compared to other jobs that require the same amount of education, we are far below what theirs are. So I think we should at least have, again, a competitive wage or a competitive salary if you expect more people to go into education.
Even though teachers work hard all day, schools only get so much money that they can't give all the money that they get to teachers because they also must pay for things around the school and the classrooms. Plus, in order to keep the school in business, they must get as many kids to go there as they can, which means they have to spend money on school supplies. Also, they have many teachers at each school and they must pay evenly. The average amount of teachers per school is 553. And they can't overpay or underpay any teacher because they are equally deserving of all the money they make.
The 2019 legislative sessions just ended. How did teachers fare this year on getting raises?
Yes, the states have they have a lot of money to spend this year, but as I mentioned before, raising teacher pay is just extremely expensive. So we've tracked about 22 governors who originally proposed to raise teacher pay, and that varies from anywhere from Arizona, which the governor was trying to give teachers a 20% raise, to Arkansas, which they were just trying to raise the minimum pay to $40,000.
Why do you think teachers are not getting paid what they deserve?
I think because it's been a stigma that teachers are underpaid and that they get some time off, but they need the time off to relax and rest. And I just think that's how it's always been, and someone's afraid to change it.
In conclusion, states should get more funding money so that teachers can get a raise. Teachers must pay for things inside and outside of school, and states don't get enough money as needed. If states start to get a raise, then kids could even benefit from that because it allows them to have more academic opportunities. Teachers should get a say in their pay.